Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's Civic Duty, you're going to get to hear my opinion on what a Honda exhaust should and shouldn't sound like, a 360 view of what the exhaust I chose to put on my car looks like, and why I chose that exhaust. Let's get to it. Now, of course, we got to start with the front because I'm loving the new look. The muffler and resonator delete is very similar to the loop catback exhaust. Obnoxiously loud and too raspy in my opinion. I chose the MagnaFlow exhaust because its subtle low tone complements the PRL intake and doesn't drown it out. You can still hear the turbo noise as the exhaust picks up in volume. Now, there's two things I want to be clear about. One, if you choose to do a muffler delete and a resonator delete, I'm not against that. If that's how you want to drive your car, kudos to you, But I think when you're buying an exhaust, you should take into consideration how you're going to daily drive the car. And if it's something that you can daily drive, if a muffler delete and a resonator delete is something you can daily drive, then go for it if that's what you like. And the same thing with the boiler exhaust. I'm not knocking on that one either. But this is just an example as to why I chose this exhaust. I could daily drive this exhaust, and it sounds decent on the outside. There was another one I was considering getting. That was the Indiva exhaust, I think. The only reason why that one sounds really good. Like, I almost bought that exhaust instead of the MagnaFlow. But the only reason I went with the MagnaFlow is because I need the dual exhaust. Like, that's a requirement for me. I love the dual exhaust look. So it has a decent sound. It's not too crazy. There's no crazy drone. As you can see right now, I'm doing about 50 and a 45, and there's no crazy drone at all. I've driven it. This is some time after I recorded that first part. I've driven it probably for an additional 286 miles, and I still love the car. I still love the way it sounds even more, and that's all I got for you. So if you want to continue to watch this part of the video, this is just a drive along or a ride along, so you could hear what it sounds like on the interior. a conversation while the radio is on. Radio's at 17 right now, and I don't have crazy exhaust sounds blocking out what I'm trying to listen to or anything crazy like that. Like, I can still listen to my music. If my wife or kids were in a car, I could still have a casual conversation, and I won't have to worry about trying to speak over the exhaust. So I think, in my personal opinion, the MagnaFlow and or the Indiva exhaust are the perfect exhaust for the 11th gen Civics. Not over the top, nothing crazy, but the sound is still there. And I don't know, like, some people, like, they go over the top with their Civics. Like, I've never been like an obnoxious person. I don't have an obnoxious personality. So I've never been one of those Civics, you know, like, you hear it a mile away, you're like, oh my God, what is that noise? And then you drives past, like, oh, it's a fucking Civic. Like, that's not me. Like, I've never been that guy. Like, I like the exhaust sound, but you get my point. There's a certain line I don't cross, and some people, they do them, you know? That's okay, but I don't know. Comment down below. What do you think? Are you the muffler, resonator, obnoxious driver? Or are you the settle exhaust kind of driver? Or are you a little bit of both? And I love the fact that you can still hear that intake. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'll try and give you one. But, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you in the next one.